So after we tackle the purpose of portfolio as in general, let's now tackle about the purpose of three kinds or three types of portfolio assessment. Let's go! So for now, let's tackle about the purpose of the first type of portfolio, the working portfolio. The purpose of the working portfolio is to show growth or change over time. The previous and recent places of work in any subject areas. The best example of this is the reflection of the student growth about a certain topic. Halimbawa dito is yung ginagamit nating KWL chart or the what you have know, what we have wanted to know, and what we wanted to learn. KWL. So, ano pa ba ang gusto natin? Alam na natin? Ano pa ba ang gusto nating malaman? At ano na ang ating nalaman? Number 2 is to identify strengths and weaknesses of the learners. Samples of work reflecting specifically identified strengths and weaknesses. It is the reflections and strengths and weaknesses of the students. Goal-setting sheets, reflections and progress towards a goal. For example, most of the teachers in the first day of the first day of the classes, nagpapagawa sila ng mga reflective journal or reflective assessment na nagko-consist ng ganito. Halimbawa, ano kaya ang mga kaya kong gawin? Ano naman kaya ang hindi ko kayang gawin? And now, the student will provide a way kung paano nila gagawin ang hindi nila kayang gawin at paano nila naman pagyayamanin ang kanilang mga kayang gawin. Next is to track development of one or more products or performance. Drop specific product or performance to the track. Self-reflection on drops, reflection sheets from the teacher or peer. So, the portfolio assessment will help to compile the drop of this specific product or performance of the student. Halimbawa, may nagawa na sila, like nakagawa na sila ng tula, nakagawa na sila ng mga self-reflection paper. The portfolio will be their compilation sheets wherein the teachers or other peer will have it rate. Lalagyan yun ng marka. So, the best example of this is when we were in grade 8, our teacher in mathematics let us create, pinagawa niya kami ng ng maraming gawain like mga activities, then pinakompile niya and let it check by him and by my peers. Hindi lang siya yung check, kundi yung mga peers din, yung mga kaklase ko din. So, another is to help develop process skills. Sample which reflect growth process skills. Self-reflections sheets accompanying samples of work. Reflection sheets from teacher or peer. Identification of strengths and weaknesses and goal-setting sheets. Reflection on progress towards goals. So, in this is the last purpose of the working portfolio wherein the student can be able to know what are their progress. Ano na ba yung kanilang progreso? Meron na ba? Yung weaknesses ba nila ay naging strength na ba? Yung strength ba ay naging weaknesses? Or yung strength man napagyaman pa ba lalo? Or yung weaknesses ba lalong naging weak? And by this, the children or the student will be able to assess himself. The next one is the purpose of the showcase portfolio. Number 1 is the purpose of the showcase portfolio is to show the end of year semester accomplishments. Samples of best work, samples of previous and recent work to document progress, final test or scores, discussions of growth over semester or year, awards or other recognition, teacher or peer comments. So in this purpose showcase portfolio, may papakita rito yung mga best work, may pinakang sa tingin ng estudyante at ng guro na pinakang magagaling o pinakang magandang mga gawa. Naririto din yung mga komento nila, pati na rin yung mga awards and recognition received by that accomplishments. Number 2 is to showcase student perceptions, favorite, best, or more important work. Samples of students' favorite, best, or most important works, the drops of the work to illustrate the path taken before its final form. So, in this one, the student will reflect about the learning that they have acquired in the work. The next one is to present the sample of the current work. Much of work with standard accomplished, self-reflection and current aptitude, teachers' reflection on student aptitudes and identifications of future goals. So, in this in number 3, the purpose of showcase portfolio is to present sample of the current work. Big sabihin, ipipresenta through portfolio ng mga estudyante o ng estudyante yung kanilang ginagawa in order for the teachers to identify what are the next step or the future goals. Ano pa ba ang dapat ayusin? Ano pa ba ang dapat idagdag? Ano pa ba ang dapat ibawas? The next is to prepare a sample of best work for employment or college admission. Description of knowledge, work indicates the accomplishments, the reflection and process of creating sample of work, reflection growth, teacher and peer comments, and cover letter. This is one of the sample work na iso-show through portfolio. So, ipapakita rito yung mga description ng mga knowledge and skills na na-accomplish na ng isang estudyante. So, by this, it will help them to create like cover letter at marami pang mga work of progress. On the other hand, the last kind of portfolio is the progress portfolio. It purposes to document achievement for grading, the samples of the representative work in each subject topic to be graded, rubrics or criteria used for evaluation of work when applied, the test scores, the identifications of strengths and weaknesses of the students, teachers' reflection on attainment of goal and standard. So, the purpose of the progress portfolio is to write or to see the progress of the student. Dito na malalaman kung ano ba yung mga evaluation ng mga ginawa ng estudyante, yung test and scores nila, yung rubrics or the criteria na ginamit, and syempre, ano yung magiging reflection ng teacher doon sa na-attain na goal or achievement ng students. The next one is to place students appropriately. Representative samples of recent work, representative samples of previous work to indicate rate of progress, external test of evaluation, match work with standard accomplished. So in this assessment, we can now know where we place the student. Like, achiever ba siya? Ano pa ba? Magaling ba siya mag-drawing? Mahusay ba siya magtula? Magaling ba siyang gumawa ng maikling kwento? Or ano-ano pang mga achievement ng estudyante? By the progress portfolio, we can see that the talents was now in show. Nakikita na yung talento. Nakikita na yung abilidad ng estudyante. And that's the main purpose of the progress portfolio assessment. Makikita na yung progreso. The last one is to document progress towards standards. In this type, analysis or evidences of progress made towards standards over the course of the year. Teachers' reflection on attainment of the goal and self-reflection on how well samples indicate attainment of course, grade level goals and standards and objectives. List of applicable goals and standards. Representative samples of work aligned with respective goals and standard. Rubrics or criteria used for evaluation of the work. So that could be all for today. Thank you.